Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Mario 64. Last time, we made our way through Wet Dry World and we completed yet another world in the game. And this episode, we're going to go ahead and jump into this small little painting here, some mushrooms in a mountain. So, let's go ahead and get a nice little long jump into this very small jump area. We don't have much room to jump into this small painting, but we'll be entering Tall Mountain. And our first star has us scaling the entire mountain, so we'll get to see all of this area in just one mission. Let's go ahead and read the sign. Get a good run up the slope. Do you remember the long jump? I mean, I hope we do, because we've been playing the game for so long. This is our 12th world in the game. At this point, that sign is really not that helpful. I mean, they put that here for whatever reason if you haven't used a long jump at this point. The game at least teaches you it because you do need to use a long jump to make it over those gaps, because one of them does have a bottomless pit. So you kind of need to use the long jump here in order to actually progress. But it's such a weird place to put it. I just kind of feel like it's really in a very bad spot. Now, that kind of sucks because I did fall off that portion of the mountain I was trying to climb up. But there actually is a nice little shortcut we can go ahead and take. So, right next to this one up, there's a gust of wind, which if you ride it, will take you right back up to where we fell. So, that's very convenient. That little screw up didn't really mean anything, which is very good. But down here, you want to go ahead and just jump into this little corner because there's a Bob-Omb buddy here. So let's go ahead and prepare a cannon. Now this cannon is in kind of an obscure area, as you can kind of see, but we'll be dealing with that much later. Now, you can't really get back up this area. I think they're intending for you to just fall down because, as you can see, we get pushed off that platform. But with a well-timed triple jump, we can actually climb up this slope. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. There we go, we're up. So let's go ahead and take care of the shy guy because he's kind of in my way and being annoying. But this little monkey is pretty special. If you go ahead and grab him, he'll steal your hat. What a jerk. Ukkikis. Ah, I snagged it. It's mine. So when this monkey steals your hat just from you grabbing him, you have to get it back. So let's go ahead and grab the monkey again to get our hat back. And he does like to jump around on you and play a lot of tricks. Ukkikis here is not the most friendly monkey. Ack! Let go. You're choking me. I've been framed. This cap? Alright, take it. It's a cool cap, but I'll give it back. I think it looks better on me than it does on you, though. So don't let that monkey follow you too much because he will steal your hat, and if you grab him, he takes it too. That monkey's just a jerk. Hey, would you look at that? It's another sign. Let's go ahead and read it. High winds ahead. Pull your cap down tight. If it blows off, you have to find it on this mountain. So your cap can blow off here, but those high winds we'll actually be seeing here in a moment. It's not what you think it is. It's not just a random gust of wind that appears. It's something completely new, and you'll see here in a moment. But I want to go ahead and just take a look at something here real quick. So let's go in the first person, and look where those cannonballs are spawning. They're just kind of popping in the thin air. That's weird, if you ask me. So, yeah, very interesting cannons. I don't get where those cannonballs are coming from. But this is the gust of wind we were warned about. These guys here, this cloud enemy, can actually blow your hat away. So, make sure to not get near him because that will be very devastating to see your hat just blow away in the wind like that. So, we can go ahead and hit the switch here and activate this block here, which is kind of random. It's supposed to help you with 5 coins, but that's not the only place where a block spawns. It also spawns down there to where that star is. And we're following, so that's fun. Now, we are just about to the top of that mountain, too, which sucks, but I can make it back up there. It's not a big deal. It's not too far away, so I'm not going to bother to cut. Now, what sucks is I could make that jump and then get up to where that area we were before if we just could just grab that ledge. If we could just do that, that'd be great, but unfortunately, Mario doesn't know how to, apparently. But here's where we can actually make our way back to where we just fell. So, as you can see, that's where we just were, so not too big of a deal. So, nice time, triple jump or backflip, and you'll make it up here. And that's where our star is. So, that's our climb up the very long mountain. Now, you would think that would probably be a good time to do the 100 coin mission, and, you know, it could be if you know the level well enough at that point, but I don't like doing the 100 coins there simply just because there's a much better area we'll be going through later that can give you more coins. But now it's time for the mystery of the monkey cage. And this one has us scaling the entire mountain again, which kind of sucks, but this time we'll take some shortcuts to get up there a little bit quicker. So, We'll take this gust of wind, and it pops us up here immediately. And that's not all we're going to do. We're just going to make our way back down the mountain a bit, because we want to make our way over to this area in particular, and jump up here, because this will give us a pretty big shortcut, actually, to go up the mountain even further. But if you're playing on actual N64 like I am, you can kind of notice a bunch of lag here, so not the smoothest experience, but this was a launch title for the system. I'm not expecting the best frame rate. I mean, it's a miracle this game runs in 30 frames in general, with how graphically intense this was for N64 back in the day. So, at least we have this stable frame rate for the most part. But this monkey here will be running around a lot, and we need to go ahead and catch him. So, let's go ahead and do that. But, as you can see, he jumps around a lot. So, sometimes the dive move you would think would be good, but then he'll jump out of the way. Sometimes you kind of just need to bait him into just staying in an area for a little bit of time, and then catch him maybe after a jump. So, I'm going to cause him to jump. Or he could just kind of run into a corner and just give up. I've never seen that happen before. That's so weird. Oh, let me go, Ukkikis. I was only teasing. Can't you take a joke? I'll tell you what. Let's trade. If you let me go, I'll give you something really good. So, how about it? Alright, let's see what you got. At least he gets out of the corner. That's really good. So, if you tell him to go ahead and just go on with his merry day here, just free him, he'll actually lead you to a star. But if you keep him, nothing happens. So, just free him. If you keep the monkey in your hands, then you'll have to grab him again and get the same dialogue to spawn. So, just go ahead and free him. Hey, that's my star. I'm coming with it. Can't see it, but I'm going to ground pound on it, please. Oh, just barely missed. It moved over to the right a bit, so that kind of sucked. But that's what that monkey helps you do. It breaks open that cage and gives you yet another power star. So there you go. Make our way back from the tall mountain. And now it's time for the red coins. Now, for this red coin mission, I'm just going to go ahead and do this on its own. Because this one, you would think, yeah, maybe this would be a good one to go ahead and get the 100 coins. But you could do that. I just prefer to do this one now and do the 100 coins a little bit later. So this one is pretty self-explanatory, because all the red coins are pretty much bunched up next to each other right here. So that's very convenient. So we can go ahead and flip over here, jump up, and this is half of the red coins in this area in particular. The other half are actually in a completely different area too. But I want to go ahead and grab these ones first to show off something really interesting. So go ahead and grab this coin. Pause, and as you can see, the platforms just disappear. They're here, and now they're gone. Magic. It's like the draw distance wasn't really the greatest back in N64. So, yeah, that's something interesting I just wanted to go ahead and show off and talk about here for a moment, because draw distance in this game already isn't the greatest, but it's so hilarious when you pause the game and then just everything disappears like that. It makes no sense when you really think about it. But when you think about it in terms of a coding standpoint for the game, yeah, it does, because the game can't load everything at once. So it's just weird to see, but it's also one of those things that does technically make sense. You don't want to have too many things loaded at once for the memory and the game console just overload itself, because it just can't handle everything being on screen at once. It's just too much after a while. So we just got some scary shroom red coins, and it's half of them being on something that wasn't shrooms, make it a little misleading. But the Mysterious Mountainside is a very interesting mission, because the star for it is actually right here. So it's in the very beginning, and you can actually get that star without even going around the mountain like they want you to. So to show it off real quick, to get this star, you could actually just jump down here, kick, and there you go. That's your star, and in fact, that's how we're getting it. Reason being, we'll be showing off the Mysterious Mountainside star in a completely different way. We'll be getting that one with the 100 coins, or at least showing off the area. So now it's time for breathtaking view from the bridge, and this is the one where we're going to go ahead and collect all our coins, because this is the mission I like doing a 100 coin mission with. So go ahead and attack some Goombas here to get some coins. Let's make our way down here and grab this box. Gives us a good amount of coins, so let's go ahead and get them now. Wow, that's the first time I actually landed up here with that box. That's a really good jump. Normally I don't make that. So grab our coins down here, do some wall jumps up. Be very careful with these long jumps over. And, oh, that was dangerous, Mario. I didn't want him to do that. I wanted him to do a kick, but he just kind of wanted to do a slide. There you go. Man, this is scary. If you want to go ahead and kick immediately with Mario, even if you have momentum, pull back on the joystick, and then Mario will just do a kick instead. It will save your life. Trust me. Do the kick whenever you can. It's such a helpful move. So, we just have a few more coins here to collect, and then we'll have all the 8 red coins collected again, but I just want to get at least, well, 7. And then fall down, because now we're going to get some more coins. Activate some bombs while we're here, why not? Hey, 2 for the price of 1. I like that. Hey, buddy, I got a bomb for you. Or I don't. You can go get it yourself if you want it. He really actually did want to get that bomb. That's weird. But this guy, don't let him grab you. It's a chucking enemy. We actually seen him in Wet Dry World, but he didn't get to us. And we didn't need to interact with him. You gotta grab him from the back, kind of like Bob-Omb King match in Bob-Omb Battlefield, the very first level. But you gotta grab him from the back. Doing so, you can just chuck him and get some coins. So, there you go. Nice, easy way to do that. But we're getting there. We're getting towards the end of this. So we got 45 coins now. Pretty good. But there's more coins I want to get here in just a moment. Get these Goombas, but I'll actually leave them for now, because we're actually making our way back up this mountain. And I don't want you. Get away. So, this here actually is a painting, as you can see, because it reflects. So, jump into this painting, and we'll enter a secret area in Tall Mountain. And it's a slide. This is how you would actually get the mysterious mountainside star. You have to go through the slide, but I like going through here to get the 100 coins. But be careful when you're doing this. If you get too many coins here, you'll trigger the star to spawn on the slide. And it's not impossible to get the star here, but it's going to be much harder than you really want it to be. So just be careful not to get too many coins here. You'll regret it otherwise. So I'm going to try to get up to 99 coins at the most. I don't want to get any more than that. So we got 97, 98, and that's all we'll get. Those coins would have definitely given me the star, and I don't want that. So let's get out of here. And as you can see, this is where we get dropped off, next to the star. So you can get it from the slide, or you can just jump down there. I believe they fixed that a little bit in the DS version, because I don't think it's as easy to get that star by just jumping down. So they did move it around ever so slightly, or at least the little ledge, because they intend for you to jump down there, because they intend for you to use that in a way for you to get the 100 coins. So there is that to keep in mind. You have to go to that slide if you want to get the 100 coins. You won't have enough coins otherwise. But now we're only a few coins away from actually getting our 100 coin star, so let's go ahead and actually finish that up, shall we? Or, you know, Mario can do a spaz attack, that works too. So let's just go ahead and climb over here, because we'll see, we can jump over there and actually get our star. And this is how I always thought you were supposed to get it as a kid. I always thought you just had to have a well-timed jump and just make your way into the waterfall, which is a pretty tricky thing to do if you want to be honest, because it's a very narrow gap to get in there. But there's this switch over here. Before you thought, oh, this is kind of useless because it spawned only this block. But we seen earlier it also spawned a block next to the entrance of the waterfall here. So you can use that block, and apparently it has a 1 pixel gap in between the wall. I didn't know that. Oh, I almost fell down because of that 1 pixel gap. That would have sucked. It's a breathtaking view. Breathtaking indeed. I almost fell and missed the star. Oh, that would have sucked real bad. So this star here is a little awkward to get to if you want to be honest. For starters, our cannon is in a really weird spot. You can kind of see it down there and you would think, oh, maybe I could just jump down. But there's a lot of gusts of wind that will actually push you too high up and you can't fall down the way the cannon is. So what you actually need to do is jump on top of these mushrooms and you'll find a secret warp. Come down here and you can go ahead and read the sign, and it does tell you about those strong gusts we were just witnessing. But I don't recommend you ride those gusts of wind to get to this cannon here, because they'll push you too high up to a point where you'll just miss where the cannon is and go back up to square one where the mushrooms are. You can kind of use it to get some balance back, as you've seen there, but that's pretty much it. Now, this star is really awkward to aim for with this cannon. You need to aim at a very specific angle, because if you overshoot this, you will die, like I just did. Ah, well, that shows what happens. Either you bonk on the side of the mushroom and then you fall down, or you overshoot and shoot past the star, falling to your death. There's no in between. If you don't hit that star, you're dead. Simple as that. So I'm going to show you getting that star another way. They intend for you to get that star by using the cannon, but I just hate doing that, as you can see why. It's a very one and done situation. So instead, we're going to climb back up the mountain a bit, and we're going to get it by just long jumping over to that mushroom. So just make our way up the mountain very, very easily here, because we got a lot of shortcuts we can take. Now you have to go kind of high up, so just avoid the Goombas and apparently take damage by one. Thanks, buddy. Just ruining my face there. So it's right around this area where we actually want to prepare ourselves to jump. So let's go ahead and use Mario Cam to get a better fix. As you can see, that's the mushroom down there. So we want to aim straight to it and long jump over. So that's how you can get over here without using the cannon. It's a very tight jump, as you can see, but it's actually safer to do that than if you use the cannon. Now, I do believe speedrunners have also found that if you use that box that can give you coins near where that mushroom is, you can actually jump your way over to where the star is by just using the box, but it's unreliable and I wouldn't really trust it. Just long jump over there, it's safer at that point. But yeah, that's everything we can do out here, so Tall Mountain's now done, and now we have one more room we can go ahead and explore here on the second floor, and then that should be it. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode on that note. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario 64, we'll make our way into this star door, which is weird. The last time we saw this was back in Bob-Omb Battlefield. Means you need 0 stars to get in here, and we have 96. We're overachievers. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario 64, we'll take our 96 stars through this door and see what lies ahead. I'll see you guys next time.